Perfumes were still in my coat the next morning, and I knew then it would never wash out. I drove home with the windows open, trying to cool what you had started. The city lights looked different after, like something in them had departed. I checked my phone and found nothing, but I heard your voice in every corner. I poured a glass I never finished and sat until the sky turned warmer. Some nights leave a mark you cannot name. Some faces come back every time it rains. I thought it faded, but it only grew. Every quiet room still sounds like you. I keep living in a night that's already gone. I keep feeling something that should not still be strong. I try to leave it where the streetlights fade, but the night that stayed with me never went away. I keep holding what I cannot hold, a summer feeling in the middle of the cold. Some loves don't end, they just learn to wait. The night that stayed with me stayed. I found a matchbook from that restaurant, the one you chose because of the piano. I kept it in my jacket pocket, afraid to throw away what I don't know. A song came on in a grocery aisle, and for a second I forgot where I was standing. I stood there like a fool for half a minute, letting something I had lost come back expanding. Some nights leave a mark you cannot name. Some faces come back every time it rains. I thought it faded, but it only grew. Every quiet room still sounds like you. I keep living in a night that's already gone. I keep feeling something that should not still be strong. I try to leave it where the streetlights fade, but the night that stayed with me never went away. I keep holding what I cannot hold, a summer feeling in the middle of the cold. Some loves don't end, they just learn to wait. The night that stayed with me stayed. Still here, still here. The night is still here. I don't want to be free of it. I want to understand it. Why one night out of all the nights became the one I can't dismantle. Maybe some things aren't meant to leave. Maybe they're meant to teach you something. Maybe you were always the beginning of everything I keep becoming. I keep living in a night that's already gone. I keep feeling something that should not still be strong. I try to leave it where the streetlights fade, but the night that stayed traffic lights stayed green longer than they should. The taxi radio played something almost good. I wore the dress I almost didn't wear, and something in the evening said, take care. The restaurant was louder than I planned, but when you turned I reached out for the stand. And something in your eyes already knew that this was not an ordinary Tuesday. There's a feeling when a night begins that you will carry this one under your skin. I felt it at the door before you spoke, like the whole city held its breath and broke. The city was different that night. The neon looked softer in your eyes. The streets were emptied out for us somehow, like something cleared the way and whispered now. The city was different that night. It knew before I did what this could be. The sidewalk and the sky and every light all changed the night you walked in front of me. We ordered wine and talked about our childhoods, the way adults do when something feels too good. You laughed at something I said half in earnest, and I thought, this is what they write the songs about. The waiter brought the check and even moved. We let the candles burn down to the holders. The city outside waited without hurry, like it had learned to rest its heavy shoulders. There's a feeling when a night begins that you will carry this one under your skin. I felt it at the door before you spoke, like the whole city held its breath and broke. The city was different that night. The neon looked softer in your eyes. The streets were emptied out for us somehow, like something cleared the way and whispered now. The city was different that night. It knew before I did what this could be. The sidewalk and the sky and every light all changed the night you walked in front of me. Different tonight. Different, different for us. I wanna go back to that corner, stand outside before we walked in, watch the moment just before it happened, when the city was deciding to begin. I wanna feel the air of that arrival before I knew how much I needed, before the night became the thing I carry, before I loved you without meaning it. The city was different that night. The neon looked softer in your eyes. The streets were emptied out for us somehow, like something cleared the way and whispered now. The city was different that night. It knew before I did what this could be. The sidewalk and the sky and every light all changed the night you walked in front of me. The city was different. It was always gonna be different. That night with you. Different that night. Different that night. Different ever since. He took my hand and the whole room fell quiet, like every other person disappeared. The music moved, but I was not counting. I only knew that you were standing near. The neon on the window made you golden, the kind of light you only read about. You said you liked the song and I believed you, and for a moment I forgot my doubt. Don't tell me when the song ends, don't tell me what comes next. Let me stay inside this moment. Let me hold you like I'm holding my breath. Hold me like the song has no last note. Hold me like the night agreed to stay. I don't want the city or the morning. I don't want tomorrow on the way. Oh, hold me like the world forgot to end. Hold me like this music never stops. If the whole night comes down to this one moment, then let this moment be the only one we've got. Your hand was warm and certain on my shoulder. You led without me needing to be led. The floor was small but felt like open country. I heard a thing you hadn't even said. The song was slow, and slow is what I needed to learn the shape of you against the quiet. I thought, if this is all the night will give me, then I already have enough to live by. Don't tell me when the song ends, don't tell me what comes next. Let me stay inside this moment. Let me hold you like I'm holding my breath. Hold me like the song has no last note. Hold me like the night agreed to stay. I don't want the city or the morning. I don't want tomorrow on the way. Hold me like the world forgot to end. Hold me like this music never stops. If the whole night comes down to this one moment, then let this moment be the only one we've got. No last note, no last note for us. I have danced before in rooms with louder music and arms that held me for the shape of it, but nothing like this. Nothing like the quiet, nothing like the neon and the weight of it. This was the kind of stillness you only get once. And I knew it while I was inside will never stop. No last note, still dancing, still here in the neon. I watched your mouth move in the candlelight and forgot every word I meant to say. You were telling me about your sister, the way she laughs, the house where you both stayed. I was listening, but I was also leaving, going somewhere only I could see. There was a word sitting right behind my tongue, and I let it drown instead of letting it be free. There are things that fit exactly in your throat, that never find the air and never float. I knew what I was feeling had a name, but the name stayed locked inside the frame. There was something I never said that lived between the lines of every word instead. Something I never said that sat behind my eyes and turned my face to red. I had it on the tip of everything I meant, but the moment passed and with it something went. Something I never said is the thing I can't forget. We walked back through the city after dinner. You stopped to look at something in a window. I stood behind you watching your reflection and loved you in a way I couldn't follow. The cab arrived before I found the courage. You said goodnight and thanked me for the evening. I watched you disappear around the corner, with everything I meant to say still breathing. There are things that fit exactly in your throat, that never find the air and never float. I knew what I was feeling had a name, but the name stayed locked inside the frame. There was something I never said that lived between the lines of every word instead. Something I never said that sat behind my eyes and turned my face to red. I had it on the tip of everything I meant, but the moment passed and with it something went. Something I never said is the thing I can't forget. Never said, still feel it. Never said it. Maybe you heard it anyway, in the way I poured your water, in the way I laughed too fast, in the way I didn't want the night to end. Maybe silence has a sound when something is too full to carry. Maybe you already knew, and we're just waiting for me to begin. There was something I never said that lived between the lines of every word instead. Something I never said that sat behind my eyes and turned my face to red. I had turned it up and I felt something start. We were driving with nowhere in particular, the city holding us like something circular. You sang the bridge without apologizing, and I watched you like the sun was only rising. I thought, if this is what a night can be, then I have been living wrong until tonight I'm free. Some songs only happen once in a life, in the right car, on the right kind of night. I heard this one 100 times before, but never like this, never wanting more. That song will never sound the same again. You sang it and you made it something else. Every time I hear it, I go back to you. Back to the road, back to the radio, back to the truth. That song will never sound the same again. It used to be a song and now it's you. Now it belongs to that night and that window. That song is ours, and I don't know what to do. We parked outside the water for a moment. You said the city looks better from a distance. I didn't say that you look better closer. I only let the thought expand with persistence. The song ended and the next one didn't matter. We sat inside the silence like a shelter. You turned to say something and stopped yourself, and for a second everything just held there. Some songs only happen once in a life, in the right car, on the right kind of night. I heard this one 100 times before, but never like this, never wanted more. That song will never sound the same again. You sang it and you made it something else. Every time I hear it, I go back to you. Back to the road, back to the radio, back to the truth. That song will never sound the same again. It used to be a song and now it's you. Now it belongs to that night and that window. That song is ours, and I don't know what to do. Ours now. That song is ours now. I turned it off the first time, I heard it after. I wasn't ready for the rush of it. I sat in the parking lot of somewhere ordinary and cried in a way I couldn't get in front of. But now I turn it up. Now I let it in. Because the only thing better than that night is knowing that it happened. That song will never sound the same again. You sang it and you made it something else. Every time I hear it, I go back to you. Back to the road, back to the radio, back to the truth. Oh, that song will never sound the same again. It never sound the same. Still playing somewhere, still ours, still that night. You stood in the doorway until my cab turned the corner. I saw you in the mirror, getting small. The light above you made a halo out of nothing, and I thought that's the last thing I'll recall. I didn't look away until the street curved between us. I watched until the building disappeared. The driver asked me something, and I answered, but I was still standing back there in your door. Goodbyes last longer than the night. Some doorways hold a shape in morning light. I couldn't tell you what I was afraid of. I only knew I wasn't ready for outside. You left the light on like you thought. You left the light on and I almost did. I sat outside and looked up at your window and thought about the feeling that we had. You left the light on like it was still early, like the night was not yet finished with us both. You left the light on and I left it burning, because some things are harder to let go. Checked my phone once I got to the corner, telling myself I only wanted air. I typed a message and erased it twice over, deciding what was wanted wasn't fair. The light was on when I checked one last time, the yellow square of it against the dark. I thought of you inside there doing nothing, just living in the echo of the spark. Some goodbyes last longer than the night. Some doorways hold a shape in morning light. I couldn't tell you what I was afraid of. I only knew I wasn't ready for outside. You left the light on like you thought I'd come back. You left the light on and I almost did. I sat outside and looked up at your window and thought about the feeling that we had. You left the light on like it was still early, like the night was not yet finished with us both. You left the light on and I left it burning, because some things are harder to let go. Still burning, still burning for us. I should have turned around, I should have knocked again, I should have said the word that was sitting in my chest. But I let the cab go, and I let the light go dark, and I carried home a night that never quite became a start. You left the light on like you thought I'd come back. You left the light on and I almost did. I sat outside and looked up at your window and thought about the feeling that we hid. You left the light on like it was still early, like the night was not yet finished with us both. You left the light on and I left it burning, because some things are harder to let go. You left the light on, and somewhere still it's on, and I am still outside in the cold, still on somewhere. That light is still on, I know it is. Your coat was still hanging where you left it. I moved around it for a week or two. I told myself I'd put it in a bag somewhere, but kept deciding there was time to do. It smells like something I can't put in language, like the dinner and the cold and something else. I put my hand against it on a Thursday and stood there longer than I told myself. It's only a coat, it's only a thing, but things are the last place that people live when they're gone. Your coat is still here and you are not. Your coat still holds the shape of what we almost got. I'll pass it every morning on the way to everywhere, and every morning I'm reminded you were here. Your coat is still here and I don't move it. It's the closest thing I have to having you. Somewhere in that lining is an evening that I can't bring myself to see all the way through. There was a ticket in the outer pocket from the restaurant, the night, the very one. I sat down with it on the kitchen floor and held it until all my feeling was undone. A receipt from you to me for nothing, just proof the night existed and was real. I put it back where I had found it and left the coat where I could always feel. It's only a coat, it's only a thing, but things are the last place that people live when they're gone. Your coat is still here and you are not. Your coat still holds the shape of what we almost got. I'll pass it every morning on the way to everywhere, and every morning I'm reminded you were here. Your coat is still here and I don't move it. It's the closest thing I have to having you. Somewhere in that lining is an evening that I can't bring myself to see all the way through. Still here, your coat is still here. know I should return it. I know the number that would answer. I know exactly how to give it back, and let the whole thing finally be over. But returning it means asking, and asking means admitting, and admitting means the night was not enough to make you stay. Your coat is still here, and you are not. Your coat still holds the shape of what we almost got. I pass it every morning on the way to everywhere, and every morning I'm reminded you were here. Your coat is still here, and I won't move it, not until I know what moving it would mean. Your coat by the door is the last night standing, the only proof of everything between. Your coat is still here, still here, and so am I. Still by the door, still yours, still here. I opened a window and heard something moving, the way that August sounds when it is trying. It was nothing but a branch against the screen, but for a second it was you arriving. I do this now, I hear you in the ordinary, the kettle and the traffic and the hall. Not a haunting, but a presence that is friendly, the kind of missing that doesn't hurt at all. I don't know when you got into the walls, I don't know when your voice learned all my halls, but the quiet isn't quiet anymore. There's a warmth in it I've never felt before. I still hear you in the quiet, in the space between one thought and the next. I hear you in the August evening that heals so well I can't hear you at all. I think I'll always wait, still there in the quiet, still yours somehow. Picture the morning we never had, the coffee going cold while we were talking, the kind of quiet that belongs to people who have nowhere else to be but walking. I see it in the way a Sunday feels when the light is long and nothing is demanding. I have built a whole life in that version of a morning neither of us planned on landing. I know it's only something that I made up. I know the real version had to end, but somewhere in the asking is a feeling that the story didn't have to start and end. What if we had stayed just one more hour? What if the cab had not come when it did? What if the city had agreed to hold us? What if we had let it be what it was? Tell me what we would have been. Tell me what the morning would have seen. Would we still be something that I carry? Or would I know by now what it all means? Yeah. I imagine you in someone else's kitchen, someone else who got to keep the version where you stayed and said the honest thing when neither of us ran before the curtain. I don't begrudge them what they have of you. Some people meet each other at the right time. I met you at the edge of something beautiful and couldn't find the nerve to cross the line. I know it's only something that I made up. Is a feeling that the story didn't have to start and end. What if we had stayed just one more hour? What if the cab had not come when it did? What if the city had agreed to hold us? What if we had let it be what it was? Tell me what we would have been. Tell me what the morning would have seen. Would we still be something that I carry? Or would I know by now what it all means? Yeah. What would we have been? What would we have been? I don't ask this every day, only when the season changes, only when a song comes on that sounds like that specific evening, only when the city lights look exactly like they did that Friday, Only when I know I would do it all exactly the same way. What if we had stayed just one more hour? What if the cab had not come when it did? What if the city had agreed to hold us? What if we had let it be what it was? Tell me what we would have been. Tell me what the morning would have seen. Would we still be something that I carry? Or would I know by now what it all means? What if we had stayed? What if we had said it? What if we had stayed and changed everything? What if we had stayed? Just that. What if we had stayed? The city looked the same the morning after, only I was different walking through it. I had a secret, and the secret was a feeling that I could barely manage not to show it. I didn't want to explain it over coffee or make it into something someone understood. I only wanted to carry it completely, the way you carry something that is good. Some things don't ask to be resolved. Some nights don't ask to be forgotten. Some people pass through you like light through water and leave you warmer for the crossing. I don't need you back, I just need you to have been real. I don't need the ending, I just need the way you made me feel. The night is still yours, and I am glad of it. I'd carry it not as a wound, but as a gift. I don't need you back, I just need what happened to be something. I was part of something true. The night is still yours, and so am I in some small way, and so am I because of you. I passed the restaurant last October. The awning was the same, the light was different. A couple sat in what had been our window, and I smiled at them from somewhere on the pavement. I walked on without needing anything from it, without the ache I used to bring to corners. Just gratitude for being someone who had felt it and lived a night that made me something warmer. Some things don't ask to be resolved. Some nights don't ask to be forgotten. Some people pass through you like light through water and leave you warmer for the crossing. I don't need you back, I just need you to have been real. I don't need the ending, I just need the way you made me feel. The night is still yours, and some small way, and so am I because of you. Still yours, still grateful, still mine too. Thank you for the night, for the way the neon looked, for the song in the car, for the coat left at the door, for everything unsaid that was still somehow said, for the morning after, when I was someone more. Thank you for not knowing how much you gave me. Thank you for one evening that became a life inside my life. I don't need you back, I just need you to have been real. I don't need the ending, I just need the way you made me feel. The night is still yours, and I am glad of it. I carry it not as a wound, but as a gift. I don't need you back, I just need what happened to be something. I was part of something true. The night is still yours, and so am I in some small way, and so am I because